Hello, welcome to Pathways to Peace Symposium. We are working on emotional intelligence and how that can get toward peace, and inside of us, between us and among us. And so with us now, we have the world famous Dr. Krishnaveer Challa. We very much appreciate you coming, and
Thank you so much.
Will, begin your presentation. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Matt. I'm Dr. Challa Krishnaveer Abhishek, currently working as a soft skills trainer come linguist at Andhra University. And I'm also the Director Secretary of Center for Emotional Education Society. So I've been working on emotions from a very long time, and they have been my interest.
And you've written a few books too, right?
I've read a lot of books. Actually, I was introduced to emotions by late Dr. Dean Van Leeuwen. He introduced me to this, and I really thank him for all that he has done.
So co-founder
Life Without Anger, because we started with anger. Because I believe that personally, I'm affected by anger. Anger is something that has affected me, and that has actually it has pulled me down. But I've found few ways to overcome anger. I hope my screen is visible.
It is.
So the title of my presentation is Asura Nrusimgaha, that is obliteration of negative thoughts. So in Hinduism or in Sanatana Dharma, we have a lot of Puranas. Puranas actually talk about, their Puranas are actually collection of many stories dealing with gods and demons. So here, if you go in depth and understand Puranas, you'll understand that demons are nothing but our negative thoughts and gods are nothing but our positive thoughts. And Puranas of Sanatana Dharma are actually books of psychology. So that is what I've understood in my research, in my personal research. So there's a famous Hindu deity called Lord Narasimha, or also called as Lord Nrusimgaha. So he is the one who annihilates negative thoughts or demons. So we'll go to the next slide and we'll try to understand what actually Lord Narasimha is, who Lord Narasimha is, and what he's actually talking about. So in Bhagavata Purana, you'll find the story of the legend of Narasimha. There are also many other Puranas where the legend of Lord Narasimhadev is mentioned. So it starts with Hiranyakashiku. Hiranyakashiku is a demon. He is a very strong demon. He's affecting the world, he's harassing the world, and he's creating a lot of disorder in the world. So basically, he gets a boon from the creator, Lord Brahma, that, he cannot be killed by a god or a demon. He cannot be killed during daylight or during night. He cannot be killed inside the house or outside the house. So he cannot be killed using weapons. So like that, he gets a boon from Brahmadev, because Brahmadev tells him that you cannot be immortal. So Hiranyakashipu gives these clauses. So definitely now Hiranyakashipu thinks that he's immortal and nobody can defeat him. So he is happy and he's ruling the world, but his rule is unjust, very cruel, very chaotic. There are a lot of sufferings. And he begets a son. His name is Prahlad. Prahlad is actually, he becomes a devotee of Lord Vishnu or Lord Narayan. But here Hiranyakashipu hates Narayan. Hiranyakashipu hates Lord Vishnu. But his own son starts worshipping Lord Narayan. But Hiranyakashipu proclaims himself as God and he wants Prahlad to worship him. But Prahlad understands that Hiranyakashipu, his own father, is not God, but Lord Vishnu or Lord Narayan is. This angers Hiranyakashipu, and Hiranyakashipu decides to kill his own son. he does many things. He finds many ways to kill his son, many torture methods. But Prahlad, he survives with the blessings of Lord Narayan. So Prahlad is always saved by Lord Narayan. Prahlad is saved from Hiranyakashipu's atrocities. So Prahlad tries to kill or slay, Hiranyakashipu tries to kill or slay Prahlad, but he's not successful. He always fails. So Prahlad tells Hiranyakashipu that, God is everywhere. Lord Narayan is everywhere. So Hiranyakashipu says that, if God is everywhere, if Lord Narayan is everywhere, prove it to me. So then Hiranyakashipu says, is he in the pillar? He points at a pillar and he asks Prahlad, is he in the pillar? And Prahlad says, definitely, because God is everywhere, he's in the pillar too. Then Hiranyakashipu immediately, he blasts the pillar using his weapon, that is Gada. And then out of the pillar comes Lord Narasimha. So Lord Narasimha is neither human nor beast. He's neither God nor demon. So, and then he comes, he puts, and also in his boon, Hiranyakashipu says that, I cannot be killed in air, I cannot be killed on earth. So what Lord Narasimha does is, he puts him on his lap and then using his nails, he kills him. Because according to his boon, God cannot use a weapon. So God comes, he doesn't come as an animal, he doesn't come as a human, he doesn't come as a god, he doesn't come as a demon. And he kills Hiranyakashipu during twilight, nor the day, nor the night, during the twilight. So that happens, and he uses his nails, Vajra Nakha, and he tears him apart. He kills Hiranyakashipu. So, and he actually puts Hiranyakashipu near the entrance of the house. So entrance of the house is neither in the house nor outside the house. And it is twilight, so neither day nor night. And he is half human and half beast, similar to lion. So he is neither human nor animal. So he is neither God nor demon. So, he finds a way, he finds a path to kill Hiranyakashipu, to annihilate Hiranyakashipu. So he does that and he saves the day, he saves Prahlad, and he makes Prahlad as the king of the kingdom. So now what can we understand when it comes to emotional point of view? How is this story relevant to our present? So here, if you understand that Hiranyakashipu is an Asura, Asura means demon. Hiranyakashipu is the head of Asuras, or head of all demons. So there are a lot of Asuras, and Hiranyakashipu is the head of that Asura. So Lord Narasimhadev, he actually annihilates these Asuras. So when we go in depth, we'll understand that Asuras are nothing but our bad thoughts or negative emotions. So for example, you have Kamasura. Kamasura means lust. You have Krodhasura. Krodhasura means anger. You have Lobhasura. Lobhasura means greed. You have Mohasura. Mohasura means illusion. You have Madasura. Madasura means pride. You have Matsaryasura. Matsaryasura means envy. You have Swardhasura. Swardhasura means selfishness. You have Irshasura. Irshasura means jealousy. You have Bhayasura. Bhayasura means fear. You have Vivakshasura. Vivakshasura means discrimination or partiality. You have Asahanamasura. It means impatience. You have Badasura. You have pain. So all these asuras are actually the negative emotions that are contained in us. So these negative emotions, like how Hiranyakashipu suffered the world, he created chaos in the world. These negative emotions are creating chaos in our mind. So Hiranyakashipu is actually symbolic personification of our emotions, of all the emotions. His army, the army of Hiranyakashipu, are these negative emotions, are these asuras. So in order to be happy, because I believe the purpose of our life is bliss, is eternal happiness. And if you want that ananda, if you want to gain that ananda, you have to annihilate all these emotions in order to get peace. Because peace of mind is important. I believe that if an individual is peaceful, a family becomes peaceful. If a family is peaceful, a society becomes peaceful. If a society is peaceful, a country becomes peaceful. If a country is peaceful, then the whole world is peaceful. So you can see, there are wars being waged everywhere, and there's a lot of chaos. And the world cannot bear another world war, because now we just don't have weapons. We have nuclear weapons, which are capable of killing crores. So it is a dangerous thing. So we have to understand our inner asuras or inner demons. And like how, like Prahlad, we have to fight or stand against them. When Hiranyakashiku was creating havoc, there are many people, but they gave up. They never stood against him. But his own son Prahlad stood against him. So we have to gain that courage. We have to get that valor. We have to get that strength to stand or fight against injustice. And that is what Prahlad has done. So that courage that he has got is Narsimdev. So when you get that courage, when you get that Nrusimgaha in you, when you get that Narasimha in you, you can obliterate, you can slay, you can annihilate, you can defeat, you can destroy, you can kill all these demons, all these negative qualities. And then you can develop in you the positive devas, devagunas. Devagunas talks about positivity. So Shanti Deva means peace. Prema Deva, love. Krutagyata Deva, gratitude. Gaurava Deva, respect. Seva Deva, service. Dhairya Deva, courage. Ananda Deva, happiness. Daya Deva, kindness. Nammaka Deva, belief. Sthitapragya Deva, consistency. And then Vishwasa Deva, hope. Saburi Deva, perseverance. So like that, Deva Gunas are our good qualities. And because we are not able to get that strength, we are not able to bring that strength, we are not able to bring that courage in us, we are not able to go towards the Deva Gunas or good qualities or the angelic qualities. Because of our, inability to foster strength, we are diverting towards demonic qualities. Even in the Holy Bible, it is written that Satan affects humans. In this modern era, he affects humans through our mind. We know that in Genesis, Satan in the form of snake, he affected the mind of Eve, and Eve indirectly affected Adam, and they plucked the forbidden fruit, and there started suffering. So, it is very important for us to get that strength to defeat the negative qualities. And that strength is Nrusimha. Nrusimgaha. Nrusimgaha is that strength. Veerudaina Krishnudu. Nrusimgahani Challabarichi Abhishekam. So the meaning of that is Krishna. The meaning of Krishna is Krish plus Na. Krish means attraction. Na means Ananda. Ananda means happiness. So something which attracts happiness is Krishna. So Veera means courageous. So courageous Krishna or Veera Krishna, Nrusimgahani Challabarichi Abhishek. So he tries to pacify Nrusimgaha. Nrusimgaha is ferocious because he's killing all those negative qualities, all those demons. Is very ferocious. So we have to cool him down through our Deva Gunas or our good qualities. So I hope that the world citizens, we adopt and adapt these Deva Gunas, and we foster or invoke that inner Nrisimgaha in us and kill all those demons, all those asuras,